is a quick 5.4 Paladin video while it's here. Just looking at the patch notes to see what's going on, and there's some interesting stuff. I think this would be a worthwhile listen for all you Retribution Paladins out there. There's the meat and there's the potatoes, as always. There's some good things, there's some strange things. Let's have a quick look. You can see on the screen I've got the patch notes up on the right hand side, and we'll run down them. Turn Evil now has a 15-second cooldown. Redesigned and noted in a future PDR update. But if you look further down, under the talents, over on the right, over here, it says, where is it? Turn Evil now has a 15-second cooldown. Burden of Guilt has been replaced with a new talent called Evil is a Point of View, which allows the Paladin to use Turn of Evil on players and beasts, which is pretty good. Burden of Guilt has gone, which was the slow when we hit people with a judgment. Let's just bring that up, so I can see. I just have to scroll out so you can see here. Judgment fills the target with doubt and remorse, and the movement speed is reduced by 50% for 12 seconds. Now that's pretty good, but I always take Fist of Justice because I like that 30-second cooldown, especially against people that are going to CC me. I like just smacking them for 6 seconds. But now we turn evil. I don't know how long it's going to last, but I imagine it will be for probably 5 or 6 seconds, much like a Warlock or Priest Fear, I'm hoping. So that'll be good. That's another CC we've got. Let me just bring up my notes again so I can see what's going on. So the next one under talents, Hand of Purity now reduces damage taken from harmful purity effects. You know, we all know this. We don't use it in PvP much, us Retribution Paladins, and it's going to be a bit difficult if you read it to work out the prevented by immunities part. Essentially it's not really affecting us for PvP, us Retribution people, but for the holy people they'll like that. Third point on the talents is Unbreakable Spirit. It's been simplified. It reduces the cooldown of Divine Shield, Divine Protection and Lay on Hands by 50%, which I think is a good change. But again, let me just flick it up into here. If you are looking at it, it's, which one is it? This Unbreakable Spirit. Normally you can get a 50% reduction by using 50 holy power. However long that takes you, every time you use one it reduces the cooldown. Now it seems it will just be a passive. You get it and it reduces the cooldown by 50%. Again, that's good for certain people, but us PvP Retribution people cannot get away from Clemency, which gives us the double hand of freedom, the double hand of protection. Certainly more useful. I suppose it's good if you want that Divine Shield more and you rely on that in PvP. Great, go for it, but still we can't get away from Clemency. Let's have another look. Going down the list, the glyphs. Glyph of Inquisition has been redesigned. The glyph now increases the duration of Inquisition by 30 seconds. Increases the duration of Inquisition by a maximum of 2 minutes. Now there's other talk of it here. Inquisition down the bottom, sorry, I'm looking at my version. Inquisition now lasts 20 seconds per charge of holy power consumed, up from 10. Great, it means we don't have to use as much holy power to keep that damn damage increase up. So we'll get our 3 stacks and we get a minute instead. But you glyph it and you can get 2 minutes out of it for 3. Now that's pretty good. But not sure whether we want to stack that. I mean, a minute's good. Do we need 2 minutes? Probably not. Retribution Paladin, myself, I die quite a lot. I go in, I can kill one, I die. So good for PvEers as well. But Retribution, I think that's definitely a damage increase in PvP for us. Because obviously we use less holy power now, diverted into Inquisition, and we can use that for our Templar's Verdict. So I think that's a good buff. Let me just bring up my picture again that I see off the screen. The last point down in here, sorry, I'm looking at my image. Guardian of the Ancient Kings, Retribution version, now has a reduced cooldown of 3 minutes down from 5 minutes. Great, we can use it more often, just what we wanted. Unfortunately the stacks only go up to 12 now, so it's like a 40% decrease in damage, but you can use it far more regularly. Great for PvP retributions. We will be spamming that thing more and more into our cooldowns, because normally if you're like me and you have it macroed here, I cast Avenging Wrath, Guardian of Ancient Kings, and I cast my Trinket at the same time. It just means now it falls more in line with a 1 minute, a 2 minute, a 3 minute rather than a 5 minute. So they'll just be available more often now. That's great. So I think that's a DPS increase for us. I don't know how the PvE people will feel, but certainly their big burst damage is going to come down in the long run on those bosses where they're popping heroism. But for us in PvP, I think this is a definite buff. Worth noting though that these are the patch notes. What they've put in the patch might not come live, so I'll keep an eye on it and I'll post a new video if I see anything. Please subscribe. I'm going to be posting more videos regarding Paladins and anything I see in 5.4. I'm on a 100 subscriber challenge, so if you guys can subscribe to my Twitch channel, it's the Holy Gimpadin, one word, and the same on YouTube, the Holy Gimpadin. You can see it in the top right up here. Whisper me in game if you're on my server. Anyone that is a genuine follower, subscriber, I'll give 100 gold to. And yeah, stay tuned and we'll do more. Have fun, guys.